Gary, you got a beautiful car here.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's a 1949 Chev pickup, and I wanted to build a four-wheel drive because I never had one before. My wife thought it was a bad idea, and I said, I envision what I'm going to have. It's going to be real nice. So it's on a 1973 Chev four-wheel drive chassis. I do all my own work. I do all my own paint. I took 4.5 years to build it.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a lot of patience.
I have more time than money.
Okay. Run over a Prius, no problem.
Yeah. Well, you can't hear them coming either.
And how loud is your truck? Is it a loud vehicle?
No, it's not very loud.
Do you drive it a lot,
Just
Gary?
the owner's loud.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Is it a fun car to drive? Do you drive it a lot? Do you go out?
I built 6 street rods, and this is the funnest street rod I built. It is so quiet that when I'm down in Reno for Hot August nights, when I'm cruising with the other cars, I can't hear it run. So there's cutouts right down there. I can open the headers.
Oh, I bet that sounds good.
Then it sounds good. Yeah.
Now, you're in the Fourth Corner Elites.
Yeah.
So how'd that get started? How did you get in the club?
Well, there was 5 guys in 1980. I was one of them, the founding member of the Fourth Corner Elites. That we formed the club, and Ole had the Fourth Corner Timing Association papers that we just transferred for the Fourth Corner Elites. So that's how we formed the club. So,
How many members do you have?
currently 80,
Something like that.
something like that. Yeah,
And what is the purpose of the club, Gary?
it's just street riding, having fun like today. People get together and we have fun.
Good. Thank you so much, Gary.
Yeah.
Phil, what have you got here?
Well, it's a 1971 M35 A2. The A2s were made from between 66 and 78. Before that was the A1, and after that was the A3. It's a multi-fuel engine, so if it'll burn, you can run it through it. Whenever I have somebody in the truck, like I tell kids, anybody, I'm in the truck, just don't touch the dash. It's really easy to start. I always keep it in neutral.
Okay.
I'll turn off again.
I love that sound. I haven't heard that in years. Thank you.
Sure.
Now tell us about the thumb breaker.
Oh, well, it's manual steering. People call it Armstrong steering because it's so hard to move. And if you hit anything, a curb the wrong way, if you hit a rock, a pothole, the steering wheel will turn on its own. And if your thumb's in the way, if it's on the inside of the thing and the spoke comes around, it'll break your thumb.
Big John, you got one heck of an engine here. What is it?
It's a 429 Interceptor.
And you got it in this beautiful car here.
Yes, a 1953 Crestline Victoria.
Did you do a lot of work on it yourself?
Yes, I have. I bought it out of Silverton, Oregon, and I put all new interior in it, and I work on it in my shop a little bit. I got a business.
What do you do, John?
I own Big John's Motorsports. I do custom hot rod repair.
Excellent. Do you have a website?
Yes, I do.
And what is it?
Big John's Motorsports.
That's pretty easy.
Oh, I don't have my sweatshirt on. I usually have a sweatshirt, Big John's Motorsports.
So do you drive around a lot, Big John?
Only on really nice days. I like cruising it. I get a lot of thumbs up.
And you're a member of the Fourth Corner Elites Club.
Yes, I am. I'm also Vice President of the Whatcom County Cruisers also.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Big John.
Yeah, I think you're welcome.
You have a GTO and you drift in it. Tell people what drifting is.
So drifting is when you basically get sideways using e-brake and powering out through corners.
Now, how long have you been doing it for?
About 5 years.
What started you in drifting?
Actually, Tokyo Drift kind of got me interested.
Ah, the movie. Okay.
Yep. So that kind of got me interested in it. Started watching a lot of YouTube videos, going to track days, and just playing around over at Evergreen Speedway.
Is it hard to learn?
Not really. It's actually relatively easy. It doesn't take a lot of time. Essentially, if you take a drift course, you learn a lot in that couple days of practicing, and usually a weekend doing that, and then just going to the track and playing around with your car.
Taking a course, that's a good idea. What school did you go to here?
Honestly, it's just a drift school right at Evergreen Speedway.
Excellent. So do you have any other cars that you drift with?
At this point in time, no. It was the GTO until the accident, but right now I haven't really been playing with it too much.
Are you gonna get another one?
Probably in the next 6 months, yeah.
What would you get?
I'm actually considering doing another FC RX-7. They're pretty good. Getting rid of the standard 13B that's in it and swapping it to another LS.
When you look at the new cars, there's a lot of electronics in it. Do you have to learn all this? Is it easy to learn?
It's pretty easy to learn, especially if you do your own work and you actually know what you're doing. You can do standalone fuel injection systems that really help a lot. There's not much going on with the electrical systems unless you have traction control, in which case you just kind of turn it off. Install your hydraulic e-brake and just play.
Are you a member of a car club?
Not really at the moment.
Is there a drifting car club?
Not that I'm aware of, honestly, around here up in Bellingham.
You gotta start one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bryce, you have a nice car here. What year is it?
It is a 1956 Chevy Bel Air.
And what about the engine?
The engine is a kind of Frankenstein thing I put together out of a bunch of cracked blocks from work and some good rotating assemblies. So the engine is like a, I don't know, mid-90s roller block out of a boat.
Really?
Yeah.
I looked at it, I kept thinking, how did this come about? Because it does look different, and you got the huge fan belt. Well, that's interesting that you did that.
Yeah.
And how's it feel? Does it drive fine?
Yeah, no, it, well, when I first got it, it had bias plies on it, and just everything was shot. So I went through and redid some suspension stuff, put a sway bar on it, some traction bars, and played with a couple little things here and there, and now it's quite a bit better.
It's a good looking car.
Thanks.
Thank you, Bryce.
Yeah, no.
Terry, you got a beautiful car here.
Well, thank you.
What year is it?
It's a 40.
Beautiful paint job.
It's a little dip flame outfit, isn't it?
Why did you buy it?
I was looking for a 33 Ford, and I found this one instead and decided that I kind of like the 40 Ford better.
And what kind of engine do you have in it, Terry?
It has a 383 stroker in it.
Have you had other hot rods?
I have.
What was your first one?
57 Plymouth.
And you remember it?
I remember it well. $25 car.
How long did you have it for?
Oh, about 10 years. It was a lot of fun.
And you remember the fourth corner elites?
Yes, I am.
Well, thank you, Terry.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you say I went? Yeah.